It happened on Easter in 1935. The bones of the deceased who heard Christ is risen and celebrated prophesy over these bones and say to them, "You dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." It happened Easter 1935 at Mount Athos Monastery of St. Paul, after the Vespers of Love. It is customary for all the priests and fathers to gather in the abode and exchange blessings with the abbot and among themselves. And the Vespers of Love are on Easter Sunday in the afternoon Vespers. Now, the newly ordained monk Father Thomas, not knowing the order, went with the older monks in front. The abbot saw him and noticed him. Father Thomas said, "Bless." And then the abbot, Father Seraphim, turned and said to Father Thomas, "Father Thomas, please go down to the ossuary and say, 'Christ is risen,' to the bones of the deceased fathers, and then come back here." Father Thomas, the simple and humble, the willing worker of obedience, without thinking at all, ran to the ossuary and said loudly, "Fathers and brothers, the abbot sent me to say, 'Christ is risen' to you." And then the most extraordinary event happened. All the bones creaked and danced and bounced. One skull, in fact, rose up a meter high and responded to the elder's greeting, "Truly the Lord is risen." Immediately there was a deathly silence again, and Father Thomas returned back in about 10 minutes, as the cemetery and ossuary of the monastery are located near the monastery building. And as soon as the abbot saw him, he asked him if he said, "Christ is risen," to the deceased. He answered in the affirmative. Then the abbot asked again, "And did they answer you?" Joyfully, the very simple Father Thomas said that the dead answered him with, "Truly he is risen." He narrated the whole incident to the abbot, and the abbot, surprised, asked him again and again to confirm that he had not heard wrong. Blessed Father Thomas thought that this was the typical thing that happens every year in the monastery and did not seem to him anything special. The incident was recorded by the old and respected Mount Athos Bishop of Rhodostolos, Father Chrysostom, from Old St. Paul's Monastery, who were present at that event. Isn't that something? Well, it's another example. It's a proof that our souls live on, even after death. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.